The first thing to do is turn on the LoopiX device. This is done by simply plugging it into the mains. Once the blue LED is on, the unit is ready to use. The next step is to prepare the swab to take the sample. You do this by removing a C1 tube from the pack, opening and placing in the rack. Remove the swab from the sealed packaging and then place the packaging in the bin. Remove the swab from the tube and then place the tip into the C1 tube to moisten. Swab the surface you are sampling. Ensure you rotate the swab as you take the sample to ensure you gather as much of a sample from the surface as possible. Return the swab to the tube. This can be tested immediately or refrigerated for testing later. Next, remove the pink Lysis L2 tube from the pack, open and place into the rack. Remove the swab from the tube. Place the tip inside the L2 Lysis tube and mix for 15 seconds. When removing the swab from the L2 Lysis tube, press the tip against the side of the tube to remove all excess solution. Carefully close the L2 Lysis tube lid and place in the rack. Return the swab to the tube and place in the bin. Connect your phone to the LoopD device. Ensure your Bluetooth is turned on and the LoopD app is open. Press Add Device and this will begin scanning for all available devices. The number on the bottom of the device will now appear on the screen. Tick the box to select the device and then press Connect. The device is now connected. Identify the batch of Loop Detect Listeria monocytogenes you're using. To do this, press List of Batches, Add Batch, and then simply hold the barcode up to the phone. This will automatically select a batch. Next, give the sample a name. For the test I am performing today, I will call this pipework internal surfaces. Press select batch. Ensure this number matches the number on the pack you scanned earlier. Remove the yellow top from the LoopiX device. Place the L2 lysis tube inside the device. Return the yellow top to the LoopiX device. We are then going to begin the thermal lysis process. Press Analysis Type, select Lysis, then Amplification, and then press Start. The lysis stage has now begun. The LED will begin to flash red to indicate that the lysis stage has begun. The device will heat to 94 degrees C. It's at this point the bacteria is killed and the genetic material is extracted. Once the lysis stage is complete, the device will begin to cool and you will hear the fan activate. You can also monitor the temperature reduction through the app. The device has now cooled and the blue LED has begun to flash. Remove the yellow top from the LoopiX device. Remove the L2 lysis tube and place it into the rack. We now need to transfer the solution from L2 to B1. Open the B1 tube and place it into the rack away from the magnet. Open tube L2 and then return to the rack. Transfer the solution from L2 to B1 using the 1000 microliter pipette. When using a pipette throughout this test, we advise that you squeeze the bulb first before submerging into the solution. Deposit the solution from L2 into B1. Continue to squeeze and release the pipette to mix and homogenize the solution. Do this for around 15 seconds. Remove tube B1 from the rack. Close the lid and then return it to the rack against the magnet. As the iron beads are attracted to the magnet, the solution will turn from orange-brown to clear. Remove the L2 tube from the rack and place into the bin. Using the 1000 microliter pipette, remove the solution from tube B1 and place it into a waste beaker, taking care not to agitate the iron beads. We now need to transfer the contents of the green tube W1 to B1. Using the same 1000 microliter pipette, transfer the contents of W1 to B1. Remove B1 from the rack. Using the 1000 microliter pipette, pump the solution to mix and homogenize. The solution will turn from clear to orange-brown. Return B1 to the rack, placing it against the magnets. The solution will turn from orange-brown to clear. Using the same 1000 microliter pipette, extract the solution from B1, taking care not to agitate the iron beads. Allow around 5 minutes for the beads to dry. We now need to transfer the contents of the blue tube E1 to B1. We do this using the 200 microliter pipette. Close the lid of tube E1 and place it into the bin. Remove B1 from the rack. Carefully insert the 200 microliter pipette and mix and homogenize the solution by pumping the pipette 15 times. Return B1 to the rack, placing it against the magnet. The solution will turn from orange-brown to clear. We now need to transfer 25 microliters from B1 to D1. Ensure your micropipette is set to 25 microliters. Place a tip on the micropipette and then depress the button until you feel it stop. Insert the micropipette into B1 and release the button. 25 microliters of solution will now be in the tip of the micropipette. Deposit this into the D1 tube by pressing the button. Mix and homogenize the solution in D1 by pumping the micropipette. We now need to transfer 25 microliters of solution from tube D1 to R1. Do not mix or homogenize this solution. Close the lid of the R1 tube and place it inside the LoopiX device. The sample is now ready for analysis. To continue, press Continue Analysis. The LED will begin to flash yellow. This means the analysis has begun. The analysis is now complete. The green LED is indicating there is no Listeria monocytogenes present in the sample. Had the LED turned red, this would indicate the presence of Listeria monocytogenes in the sample.